sustainer of all the worlds.
They have missed 6 free throws, the Nets have. And I mean, this is tailor-made right now. And now what do we have? Is Peterson? What do we have?
He just got tired.
Yes, he did.
He would not stop talking to Steve Javy.
And Noah's taken off his jersey, thrown it into the crowd. Well, the NBA office is going to get a hold of this tape.
Vince Carter just... Oh, they were just fooling around there. Wow.
Yeah.
To give them a pause. There he misses the free throw. And a technical foul call. I think it's on Tim Duncan sitting on the bench. Somebody on the bench for the Spurs. Yep, it's Duncan, who was unhappy with the lack of a call or a call earlier. And he said something to Joe Crawford. Now, Crawford, as we said, one of the best in the business, but he also has maybe the quickest technical in the NBA of all the officials.
Well, you see going into the timeout, Joey said enough from Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan says the ball does not lie. That's why the foul shot was missed. Joey Crawford sending a message saying, hey, I'm not going to get into the debate all afternoon long.
Duncan's laughing. Joe Crawford's not laughing. Howard now drives inside right over Alberto, and a blocking foul. As Joey Crawford saying Alberto moving. Peg Popovich doesn't like that one either. And another technical foul. And this is when Duncan's out of the game. He's thrown Duncan out of the game. Crawford now walking over. That's the second technical, which is an automatic ejection. As we've been showing you, Duncan's been laughing. Maybe Crawford felt he was showing him up by constantly laughing. It'd be difficult to hear anything because of the crowd, and he was across the court. So Duncan is done. Greg Popovich very upset. He wants to talk about it.
Thought he was fouled there. Technical foul, and now he just bumped the official, and he's gone. Here's the play. Magic thought he was fouled, voiced his displeasure, and there's the bump. That is referee Scott Foster.
Chance to see the tape. What do you think?
Well, I think I tried to get in front of him, and I accidentally bumped into him. So it was my fault. I should have got kicked out. There's no excuse for it. And I feel bad for my teammates.
But not enough to get teed up.
Let's think about now the power forward position for the Lakers. We said that the Blazers had to win that convincingly. AC Green and Ori already had 10 points combined. That's bad for the Blazers. He did get that. Harry got his second call.
And it was called on Wallace from the bench. Pippen to Wallace. Knocked away. Wallace got it back. Scores plus a foul.
Now Rasheed Wallace is going to have to be very careful. Ron Garrettson.
It had been building up to this. Rasheed Wallace has been tossed. Listen to Ron Garrettson. He'll explain the reason why.
Timeout LA. Whack! Get out!
He didn't say nothing.
Get away from me, Steve. Get away from me, Steve. He didn't say a word. Technical foul Wallace, he's gone. No, not right. I asked him 3 times to stop staring at me to try to intimidate me. I'm done. He's gone. I asked him, I told him. I have already told Mike twice before to have him stop staring to try to intimidate me. He did it again, he's gone.
Brooks picked up on a switch, goes to the hook over Thompson. Brooks can do that. Oh. Gibson and Dellavedova get involved. Smith was pushed, and here we go. Both coaches off the bench, and they tell the rest of the team to stay where you are. Do not go onto the court.
Just trying to get Dellavedova off of him if I want to give him the benefit, and if I don't, I think he... Oh, Dellavedova did the leg locks.
Oh, a little scissor move.
And I hope the referees see it. I'm not trying to let Taj Gibson off the hook. but you can't leg lock a man and think he's not going to react. That's just, you're not going to find too many men that will let that happen.
Points between the two stars, and Portland was in the game. It's the other guys, Devin George, Rick Fox, Robert Horry, that end up getting it.
Technical foul's been called, and Scottie Pippen fired the ball into the stands, and he is gone. He has been ejected once again. The Blazers preoccupied with the officials. We were talking about this with Scottie before the game, and he's talking about other guys have to calm down.
This is just unacceptable. This is a critical game. You need to establish yourself as your leader, your emotional guy.
Riding on the court with all of these buddy dolls that look like Bill Walton being thrown down on the court.
This is an ugly situation. These are Bill Walton dolls that were distributed prior to the game as part of a 25-year reunion.
Whose dolls are those? They throw them at you. I'm trying to stay here and protect you. Good idea. Good idea. Hey, see, I'm trying to protect you. Those dolls are soft. But now they ain't protecting that. They going crazy. Are those dolls soft? Yeah, it might be. It's ugly ass Bill Walton. Yeah.
Celebration event, T-Mac decided to have a brief tryout for the NFL.
And Tracy kicks the ball into the stands.
And gets the technical foul for it.
That'll cost him some money as well. He kicked out about 20 rows up and then swung back, and if he's kicked again, he's out of the game. And he is. He's gone.
The two punts combined for about 100 yards, and Tracy's football career is looking doubtful. The league did notify the forward and rewarded his efforts with a $10,000 fine.
He's at 4 of 10. He has 13 points. Teague squeezing through, gets it to Horford. Horford comes up short. Crowd wanted a charge. Jones with it, off to LeBron. Here comes James, and we have something going here between Horford and Dellavedova as they have words.
Well, here's the problem. If you're the official Tony Brothers, LeBron James was going downhill and about ready to score in transition.
You're exactly right, Reg. You have to wait until we score. It's our ball. It's actually giving these guys. Oh, did you see the elbow right there by Horford?
Oh, that's WWE. Yeah. Somewhere Hulk Hogan just got off his couch and tore off his short.
Yeah.
Now we saw this with Taj Gibson and Dellavedova in the previous series between Chicago and Cleveland.
You can't come down with that hammer.
Looking the other way with under 9 minutes to play in the game. Shrimp to Waltz. Now look at this. Dale Davis. They got to restrain the bench because if anybody comes off the bench, although Robert Horry was in, if anybody comes off the bench, automatically suspended.
Dale Davis is gone right there. Horry's not taking it. Horry wants to get suspended too. I don't know why.
Well, Horry had better be smarter than this because it's to the disadvantage, as you know, of the Lakers to get caught up in this. They need to go back to their bench, shut up, and let this get over with quickly.
Hey, if I'm Dale Davis getting dunked on all night long, I'm not sure I want to stay in this game. But that's not wise because he doesn't get to play in the Knicks game either.
For what was as lethal an elbow as you will see in the NBA. Right there.
He winds it up and hits Horry pretty good. Horry does a good job of acting it out, but Horry initiated the play, but he didn't deserve to push him back. Don't throw an elbow that could hurt someone in their career.
Well, and basically it was a push. It was not really something that was that flagrant what Horry did.
12th in field goal percentage. I guess he's doing something right.
He's doing something right. Not listening to us. Right. Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Joey Crawford blows the whistle, and we've got a technical foul going to be called. Let's see who it's going to be on. Is it on Pippen?
Scotty better be careful with Joey Crawford. He'll get thrown out. Joey's got a quick fuse.
And Luke Longley tries to stop it. Now Pippen, and there he goes. Pippen is gone.
That's a bad play.
One thing Scottie Pippen does not need to do, considering the circumstances the last few weeks. And Bill Jackson comes over to calm him down.
Joey's not a guy that you can do that with. There's some officials that will give you some room. Joey Crawford will not take that. That's 2 games now that Scotty's been ejected this year. He was ejected against the Clippers. They lost that game. Scotty needs to get to the locker room right now. It will serve him no purpose other than to get himself in further trouble by saying something else. Get to the locker room. I know he's frustrated.
He throws a chair. My goodness gracious. Oh my. You don't need this in the league.
You got to get him. You got to get him in the locker room right now. If it takes security or whatever, somebody get him into the locker room. This is a lot of frustration you're seeing come out on Scottie Pippen right now is what's happening. You're seeing him, just the feeling Scotty is irate. That's the most angry I've ever seen Scotty, and I've been around him a lot of times. Scotty was upset because about 3 plays prior, he had pump fake Chuck Person in the air. There had been contact, no call. So he's really out of the play here. And he said something to Joey Crawford. That's from 2 possessions before. But when he really got himself in trouble was right here. You've got to get away from Joey Crawford. Team tries to get him away, and once you go back and storm like that, you've got to be thrown. And as I said before, Joey